Aloha. Hi, friends. Good morning. Oh, sorry, my camera is still a little blurry. Tried to clean that off today. I'm sorry I'm late. My parents called from Colorado with some really good news. I debated whether I should answer, but they hardly ever call on our phone, and so they'll normally text me or whatever. So I thought, oh, I better grab it. I had some really good news. It made my day. So anyway, good morning. Hi, Cliff. Aloha. Hey friends, would you do me a favor and tell me where you're tuning in from and if you're gonna be live or on the replay when this replays? Oh, sorry. Hi, Anne. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Anne. So great to see you. Well, sort of see you. Oh, we have a fun project for today. I'm pretty excited about it. How are you guys doing? So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, last week was a little rough for me. Not really sure why, but I don't know. I just started feeling it. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. So glad to have you. Oh, I love that you guys are here. So, yeah, I was just saying how last week was a little bit rough. I don't know. I just started feeling sad. I think it just kind of started weighing on me, and I kind of let my head get in that place a little bit. And looking back, I realized, you know what? I think I'm having a little pity party. That's never good. Never good. Well, and we had been riding bikes a lot, and last week I was like trying to speed around and go really fast and whatever, and I shifted too fast and my chain went and it got wrapped up under my gears, and yeah, I haven't even looked at it. God is so good. I'm thankful for him. Yes, Michelle. Amen. And he's pulling me out of this. So I'm gonna get that chain out one way or another. And I was out yesterday running an errand or two, and I saw that a bike shop was open. So I think I have some options. Yeah, I need to get those good chemicals running. Anyway, let's look at today's awesome project. We've got the swing earrings going on today. You know what? I feel like I have too much glare from this window. Let me fix this really quick, guys. So sorry. Do apologize. I was hoping to have, sorry, I was hoping to have a new camera this week, but that didn't work out. Is that a little bit better? Can't tell. Maybe not. Oh, it's maybe the other window. But we're going to make these guys. I'm sorry, that's kind of hard to see. Anyway, these are a little bit challenging, but you guys can do it. I know you can do it. So we're gonna jump in. Let's go over our tools that we're gonna need. Again, our flush cutters. If you were here last week, does anyone remember anything special about these cutters? Have a little quiz today, like the proper way to use them. Do you remember which side goes where? I'll let you think about that for a minute. And we're going to use our round nose pliers. See that? I have a little bit of a different setup today. We turned our table so that my husband could put, yes, yes, the angle part. Yes, Anne, so good. Yay, you passed the quiz. Yeah, so we moved the table so my husband could set up his keyboard because he's just in his element when he's got his keyboard out. And so I'm a little bit farther away here today, so we'll hopefully be able to work with that. Here are our angle pliers. We'll use those. And we may or may not use our chain nose. I don't know yet. We'll just see how it goes. And then a tool that I forgot to mention, only because it's already in my kit, but this one's not a big deal. This is kind of just a convenience tool for today. I have these tweezers. They're super fine point tweezers. We'll be using that for something special. All right, supplies. You need 3 inches of chain. I'll be using sterling silver as always. I love to use the, excuse me. I love to use the semi-precious metals, or the precious metals, sorry. And you want it to be an open link chain because we're gonna need to fit some stuff through there. We've got our ear wires. I chose silver because that's what I had available. And some head pins. We're gonna use the flat head pins today though, because we're gonna cut that head off. I don't like to use my pretty ones for that. Gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. This looks really grainy. I don't think there's much I can do about that. I don't know. Okay, so let's just keep going. All right. Oh, beads. Yeah, we need beads. Oh my goodness. So on these, I use they're like little chips of semi-precious stone. I believe this is apatite that I used. Kind of difficult to see. Sorry about that. But you want small beads, teeny tiny beads. Um, so you could use some like this. You could even use these little seed beads. I don't know if you can see them. They come in these little containers, teeny tinies. These would be really pretty, and I'll tell you some ideas for using these a little later. I have some good ideas for that. But today I'm going to use um, this fun bead. I put it on the wish list for Amazon, or the shopping list for Amazon. This is malachite, just so cool. Let me read this again. Rainbow malachite. So hopefully you can see this beautiful bead. They're all like different. I just love those, but you can also tell that they're pretty tiny. So I'm going to open this up and we'll get started. And I'm not sure how many beads I'm going to actually need today. It's not going to be too many, but I'll just get a bunch out. And you can really, like, since these are varied, you can go through and pick all the ones you like, or you can do it random. I'll probably do it random just for the sake of time. Yeah, okay. Take one of your, oh, thanks, Michelle. They are really pretty. I wish you could see them in real life. And if you guys are working along with me and I'm going too fast, slow me down. If you have questions, stop me. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So we're going to take one of the head pins, and I'm going to take my flesh cutters flat side toward the project. So we want this wire. And like I mentioned last week, I would normally use wire for this, but I was trying to keep your supply costs down and excuse me, and to make it easier, just a quick and easy. All right, we're gonna take our flush wire cutters towards the project, and I'm gonna go all the way at the end and just snip that little head off. And you know that I like to do production, so I'm gonna do both head pins at once. And I have a spare just in case I make a little boo-boo or anything. Yes, it still happens. All right, and safety tip, right? We're putting our finger on this side to keep from flying metal going anywhere we don't want it to. All right, so now I've got my piece of wire basically, and I'm gonna start putting the beads on. Oh, sorry, I gotta take these guys off. This shouldn't take too long. So let's see, what have you guys been up to? Have you tried anything new this week or found any great, I don't know, new things that you're listening to or you like to watch? Any good music? Um, if you go to church, has your church gone online? Anything fun like that? Yeah, our church is online. Okay, so I'm going to be able to do about 5 beads. Do you need to leave a little bit left over on the sides? Because we're going to form some loops right there. Right there. Victory Garden! Yes! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, Michelle, I hope you'll like post pictures somewhere or you can, you know what'd be fun? Could you do a video? kind of walk us through it? Show us what you've got planned. I am a wannabe gardener. I have lots of plants and I've lost lots of plants, but I keep trying. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't know. I live in a little condo. Oh, awesome. I look forward to it. I live in a little condo and we just have a tiny little plot out front. And of course, we have a homeowners association. Aloha, Jan. Welcome. We're just getting started and talking about Michelle's victory garden she's planning. How cool, yeah? I think it'd be fun to have like a raised bed garden out in my front, but I don't know if the homeowners association would let me. Yeah, I'm really excited. She said she'll do a video. Show us what she's got up her sleeve. Okay, so I'm at 5 beads, and if you were with me last week, um, this is gonna be some review. So we're gonna knock this guy over. Actually, I'm gonna use my pliers because this is a little bit trickier. So I'm holding the bottom edge, and I'm gonna hold the top bead too. I want to get that right at the bead. All right. So got a little right angle going there. Hopefully you can see. And I do apologize for this camera. I cleaned it too, but you can sort of see. Then we're gonna go and do the same thing to the other side. And before I showed you to grab it and then form it over the top of the pliers. Today, we're doing it right at the top of the bead because I need as much wire as possible to form our loop. All right, if you're with me last week, more review. We're gonna take our round nose pliers and we're gonna go right in that little crook, which is a little bit more challenging because you've got the bead to contend with, but we'll get in there as best we can. And I usually have to like not unbend it, but just a hair. Hopefully you can see that. I'm getting right in there. All right, and remember we hold our, oh, thanks, Jan. Yeah, we already had our quiz. They passed. Awesome. Now we're up to review. All right, so I got that way. Remember, we hold our tool like we're shaking hands. And I want these jaws to look like a bird beak. So we can just clamp right in there, right? So let me grab that again. And we're going to pull this tail up and over the top jaw, stopping when it's, that's a good way to put that. I don't know. Stopping when it's at the other side. Basically, you've just pulled it all the way over. But the bottom jaw gets in the way. So what do we have to do? Does anyone remember? I already did it, but anyone remember what we have to do when that bottom jaw gets in the way? So let me show you. I could keep going, but you can see what's going to happen. If I keep pushing, that bottom jaw gets in the way. So I just turn this puppy over and put the bottom jaw on the top now. And then I'm going to just follow this loop all the way through. This is a tiny bit tricky because I don't have a whole lot of wire to work with. And I'm going to use the chain nose pliers. I wasn't sure if I would, but yep, we're going to use them. I'm going to grab the very end of that and just pull through. So as you can see, very similar to last week, we've got our loop. It's a little wonky, but I'll work with it. I'll go back to my round nose and kind of form it a little bit better. Okay, and then we just have that tiny tail to deal with. We'll take our chain nose. And remember, we want to cut on the inside. We're going to cut that little tail off. Sorry, I have quarantine hair, but it's all good. So we're going to cut it on the inside, and I want my flush cutters to be facing towards the finished product. So the flat side towards the finished product. And hopefully you can see that. Wait, I gotta line this up on this side. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, I was apologizing because I was late today because my parents called from Colorado, and they don't normally call. They'll like text or whatever, and they had some really good news. Um, yeah, so well, it's kind of sad but good news. I don't know. My grandma passed right before. Oh, thanks, Jan. My grandma passed right before Christmas, but she'd been sick for a while, and she's had a really long, good life. She was ready to go, and I mean, it's always hard when you lose a loved one, but I didn't want to see her suffer anymore. But anyway, the good news was my parents were going to sell her house. Um, I guess they have a few too many houses, but yeah, so they wanted to sell, and they've been getting it ready. Oh, thanks, Jan. She was special. She was very sweet. I have awesome memories of her, and I'll see her again someday. So that brings me great joy. Thank you for that, though. Um, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So they've been getting this house ready and just making it amazing. It looks so beautiful. I wish Grandma could have experienced it, but it's okay. She didn't really care about those things too much. But beautiful house, and they just got it on the market yesterday. They called to say they got a full price offer today. I think maybe even cash. Like, wow, that's so wild. I mean, I just had a really, I don't know, I had a feeling that it was going to be like that. But honestly, right before I went on, well, I was telling you about my week last week. It was a little bit challenging. Right before I went on, I'm just forming this like I did the other one. I don't know. I was just feeling a little nervy and like, I don't know, just unsettled, I guess, but trying just not to think about it. And then I got that call, and then this joy just flooded me, and all is well. I even wore my grateful shirt today because I realized like last week would have gone a lot better if I would have not been having a pity party. Although I did not eat, I did not overeat and do those things. I didn't want to be destructive, but yeah, I thought it would have gone a lot better if I would have been grateful. So I'm thankful for those moments when yeah, clarity comes. We can see what's going on. All right, so now you should have a beautiful bar like this. Let me check these comments. Yeah, that was so awesome. All right, so we have this beautiful bar with two loops on the end. So you can see where this is going. But let's pause right there. I'm going to give you some bonus content. So imagine this linked to a chain. And you've got one of those bar necklaces that are actually really popular right now, or a smaller chain. You've got a beautiful bracelet, fun things like that. Um, you could also, if you left the actual tip of this on, you could have a dangle like that. So just some other ideas. Um, Goodness, if you made this big enough, you could even make a little ring. You could wrap around, have to oh, I think you could just hook the ends. Yeah, that could work, and the beads would act like little rollers to be able to get it on and off. So just a few extra bonus content. All right, so I've got one down. I think I'm only gonna do one today, unless you guys want me to do two. If I went too fast or you're like, I think I just need to see that again, I think I might only do one of them today just so I don't bore you through the other one. But let me know in the comments if you want me to do the other one. I'm totally fine with that, or we can just stick with one. Okay, I'm going to set this aside now and take up my chain. So I have 3 inches here, and you could use, like if you had any extra chain from um, another project, or if you had a chain that broke and you just didn't know what to do with it, these are great earrings to use that up for. And what we're going to do is use 1.5 inches per earring. So that's where our handy little needle nose tweezers come in. I keep wanting to call these pliers. Sorry about that. These tweezers come in. So I love that they have that tiny, tiny ending there. I'm going to put the end of the chain in there. You can see it. Ugh. All right, so put the end of the chain in there, one end, and then I'm going to put the other end. You can put them on the same side or the opposite sides so that it's holding it like that. And I'm going to tweeze it so it'll stay on. Then I'm going to kind of dangle this in midair, and you'll see that one link will kind of fall down to the bottom. That's where we're going to cut it. We're just going to cut that link off. You should have even chain. If I can get it to stop swinging, that would be good. Sorry, you can't see this right now, so I need to hold it. All right, come on, where'd you go? Slippery little guy today. Ah, there he is. Okay. Be careful not to clip the next door neighbor to it, which could actually happen if I'm not careful here. Wait, where'd he go? So sorry, you guys. Ah, the joy of live, right? Actually, I kind of like doing live. I don't know why. Because I kind of feel like, yay, my friends are here and we can sort of be together. Maybe I'll get brave and try a Zoom like Jan did. I don't know. How was that, Jan? You seem to be a pro. Like, you did a great job. Let me see what the comments are going. Monique! Oh my goodness. Hi, my sweet, sweet Monique. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Okay. So I've got 1.5 inches. And now we're going to hook our bar onto each end. All right. Got to take the glasses off again. All right. So anyone remember how to open these rings? Put it in the comments if you remember. More quiz time. Let's see. All right. So I've got one side on. You can see that side. All right, I'll tell you. More review, but it's okay. Maybe you weren't here last week. So, and by you, I mean all of you, not just you, not Monique. I'm not picking on you. Um, so the ring is like this, and we want to do a push-pull this way. One that way and one the other way. We don't want it to go, wait, it's easier this way. So we open it this way, not this way. Oh, that's okay, Jan. You had a lot going on. So push pull with our pliers. You want to use your pliers because look what's happening if we open it this way. This would obviously be connected, but look, it's going to put tension on there and make a weak point. So you do that enough times and snap, there goes your favorite necklace or whatever you're using. So we're going to do a push pull, and you can see how it's not putting any tension on there. All right, so I've got one side and I'm going to do the other side. These are actually going together pretty quickly. So I have a project in mind for next week if you guys want me to keep doing these tutorials. If not, that's okay too. It won't hurt my feelings, but I'm having fun. Hopefully you're having fun. All right, so see how we have like a little trapeze going on now? And you can make yours longer, shorter, whatever. I am going to take both ends and give this a little bend upwards just to give it a little bit of interest. See how I put a little bit of a bend in there? All right, now the last bit here. Taking the ear wire by the ring end, and again, do this just like a jump ring. Do a little push-pull action, and then we're gonna go and hang this upside down so we can find the middle link, hopefully. And I'm gonna thread this through all the way down. And then I'm gonna use my pliers to close that back up. And actually, I think I want to give it a little bit more of a bend. It just looks a little triangular to me, like too awkwardly triangular. I don't know. Be very careful when you do this though, because you don't want your pin to snap, which it shouldn't. I mean, it would more so if you're like really getting in there and just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. So there we go. He's finished. Bye, Anne. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next time. All right. So that's it for the swing earring. Do you guys have any questions or comments? Anything you want to tell me? Today was really fast. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but maybe not. So don't let me forget, I'm still having the giveaway. I really wanted to bless you guys and spread the aloha even more. So I still have all the earrings I've made from the last 2 weeks, and I will make the other one of this. So we'll add that to the mix. We'll have 4 pairs of earrings. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, thanks, Jan. You guys are so sweet to me. I have all these earrings I want to give away. Will you please help me? So go to our Instagram page, Aloha Art Ambassadors, and if you will like that or follow us there, and then if you'll like this video and nominate someone in the comments who you would love to spread a little aloha, send some aloha to, I will ship these out and bless your friend. So help me give these away, please. I really want to. So fun. And I have a project for next week. So this one's going to be totally different. I would like to make a stamped necklace, and I'm probably not going to ask you to get the supplies for this. I will put a list together. It will be a little bit more expensive, and you wouldn't really want to buy everything unless you absolutely know this is something I'm going to do a lot of. But I want to do some stamped metal. We're going to do a necklace. Have some samples here. And again, I apologize for, oh, that's not the one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I don't have my necklace. I'm sorry. But I do have some examples in bracelets. But we will be doing a necklace. Oh, this camera. I'm so sorry. I hope I can get a new one soon. Hopefully you can see that. It says love never fails. And then I have this stamped guy. Oh, he says, hang on, let me do this. I think if you do that, it will maybe not. This one says Aloha Keakua. So yeah, I was thinking we could do, oh, thank you. Thanks, Jan. Super fun. I love stamping. There is a technique to it. It's not difficult, but I thought that might be fun because it's kind of popular right now. Here's some of the tools that I'll be using, but again, I don't want you guys to go out and get these unless you're absolutely sure, like, yeah, this is something I would like to do more than that, but it's just kind of fun technique. And we're gonna do an aloha necklace. It'll be a round charm that says aloha, and I'm gonna put a little fun factor in it too. You'll have to tune in to see how I changed that up. but that's all I have. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day out there. Get outside if you can. Um, and yeah, keep your heart light and try to find something to do to keep your mind occupied. Definitely. Last week I just didn't I mean, I was occupied, but I wasn't doing anything productive. That's when I started to go, I don't recommend that. So I'm thankful for you guys. This is something I look forward to, just being able to do this for you. Again, nominate somebody for the earrings. I'd love to spread the aloha. Jan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this channel. It's really helping me during this time and just have something productive and fun to look forward to and making new friends, and I'm really enjoying it. But I guess that's all I have for today. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.